I'm Emily Clement and I'm a life coach. As a life coach, I help people set personal and professional goals to get from where they are to where they want to be. I'm very fortunate that I get to work with the New England Wolves. It's a brand new hockey team here at the Laconia Ice Arena. They are part of the Metropolitan Junior Hockey League. They're 16 to 20 years old and they come from all over. Montana to Moscow. We have a bunch of kids from the West Coast, California or Colorado, and lots of kids here in New England.
We're a first-year program in the Metropolitan Junior Hockey League, and we've had a lot of success early in our first season, and we ran into a tough spell. So we brought in Emily to help us through that tough spell, and she's done an amazing job of kind of pulling the team together.
The starting off point is always defining exactly what you would love. So we have some sort of direction to go. We started with introductions and I just asked, what is your biggest goal for this hockey season? There was some variation of make it to playoffs and improve my game.
The team has changed a lot. We started the season off a little bumpy road. We went to a showcase and got outshot or outscored about like 28 to 5.
So that was an easy place to start. What does it look like to improve your game? How will you know when you've got there? So the boys got very clear and specific about what that would look like, and they wrote it down. I've encouraged them, keep that next to your bed. You read that at night, you read that in the morning, exactly what that looks like. Some kids want to get faster, stronger, quicker reaction time, get more ice time during games. There's all sorts of variations of what they wanted. So I introduced them to the law of attraction, and the law of attraction states energy grows where energy goes. So the more they focus on what they want and who they are becoming, that is what they're going to attract more of.
And teaching these guys a lot about self-confidence, a lot about the importance of these personal relationships that they're building and developing as they're getting into adulthood, and she's taught them a lot about how to be a team and brought them closer together.
So imagine you've become the exact ice hockey player that you want to be. What will that look like? What will that feel like? Really step into that. The same way the law of attraction works, if you're feeling negative and self-critical, there's no value to that negative self-talk.
Well, she does a lot. I mean, everything has to do with like a positive outlook and stuff like that. I think that really changed the way we look at things. We go into games like expecting we're going to win.
Trying to be one. Opening the guys up, seeing what they're about, just trying to get inside them.
Sitting in a room for an hour with a bunch of your teammates and one person, you kind of learn a lot about each other. So it really actually makes a difference. You learn, everyone talks about how they feel and stuff like that. It really makes a difference.
So she takes it on a very small scale and expands it to the bigger scale so they understand the team concept.
We've been doing a lot of team activities, building as a team, building as a unit, trying to become close as a family and show on the ice and just become one.
She personalizes everything with the kids, so she builds a relationship. So each of the kids understand that not only can they approach Emily about certain questions that they have about themselves, but she also makes it part of the bigger team, so how they work within the framework of the team.
Well, we recently just did a team activity with linguine and marshmallows, building the tallest tower. You had to plan out what you wanted to do before you made it. You couldn't talk during it, so try to plan it out and go from there.
In addition to setting our sights on the playoffs and improving our game, I do a lot of character and leadership development with them. You know, who are you in the context of the group? Who are you as an individual? What do you want your life to look like at school or with your family or with your friends? And sort of tapping into that introspective place so you can create a life that you would love, again, on or off the ice.
We started scoring more, we started playing as a team more, and everything just started getting better.
We've gone from being a team that was kind of 500 within our division, now competing for first place, and she's done an amazing job and been a huge part of that process.
You just know where each other are, you kind of adapt to where they are on the ice, you know where they're going to be, it just makes things a lot easier.
Yeah, I actually think I have become a better player.
Other activities we do are introspective, and I do a lot of writing activities with them as far as who you are, what you have to offer, who you want to become, and they love to share their perspective and their opinions about themselves and the world around them. So they've really become a cohesive group, which to me is the whole point, that once you have those relationships with each other, what I want for myself, I also want for you. So they've picked up quite a bit of momentum as far as trusting and relying on each other and building really sweet friendships.
Emily worked with our team and she did an amazing job, but not only can I see how she can do within the team structure and building within young men, but you can apply the concepts that she's teaching to whether you're working in a business or trying to grow your business, or if you're having issues with your interpersonal relationships in your marriage or your family. Those lessons that she's teaching with our kids can be applied to those bigger concepts.
I would say it's absolutely worth it. Makes a big difference. It's all about your outlook on life and I guess the way you go about things.
They are an absolute joy to work with. They are silly and funny and ready to become their best selves. I am absolutely honored to be part of this process with them.